So the Supercard is official. We got Slim vs. Gib. Undercard's fucking stacked. We got Jay Swingler and Nick LMAO. Deji's back. Surprise, surprise. Thought dude was just gonna be Fousey and Swarmz, then call it a day. So Papi vs. King Kenny. I already came out with a video breaking that fight down if y'all want to check it out. It's a good watch. Spent a lot of time in it. Jarvis vs. Ben Williams. I'ma be real. I could care less about Jarvis. But we got the launch press conference. It's really long. I skipped the introductions because I already know who's on it. I may skip a couple of the guys because some of them I don't really care to listen to. Like Jay and Nick, for example. These guys must have some like love affection for each other because every time they're in front of one another they go topless or just get really physical.
Jay, March of last year when you earned a win over Nick was the last time we've seen you. Why is now the time you want to return?
I couldn't stay away. I wasn't happy with my last performance as well. And I feel like there's a lot more on the table that I still haven't taken yet. And I want to prove to myself, not the people, not the fans, not my family, nobody other than me. I want to show myself that I can beat this guy and be happy with my performance. I beat him last time, but I wasn't happy with my performance.
Arguably.
So to me, that's a loss.
I'll be straight up, Nick's gonna destroy him. Alright, let's go full in depth, but not really because I don't want to waste time. Nick made his debut. Jay had all this hype around him. He was making this big comeback, gonna fight Gib again, potentially beat him in his eyes. Trained so hard, dedicated his life to it. Beat Shardley's, which we could have figured that was gonna happen. Fought Nick, underestimated him completely. Nick made his debut, had never done this before. Showed up and showed out. All that hype went down the drain. Jay retired. Now he's back for another go around. But Nick has had so much more experience at this point. Won the survival tag against 4 motherfuckers, completely different styles, had no clue about any of them, went in there, made the adjustments on the fly. Fought in a tag team against Pineda and B-Dave. I thought that was one of his worst showings, but it is still good experience. He got the rounds in. Jay, he's been out for a year and some. Jay has something to prove this time around, and he should be going in as the underdog.
Super Salt Papi and King Kenny, battle-tested stars of the scene, locking their sights on each other for a hope to fight for gold next. Salt, let's start with you. There's no hard feelings between you two, but King Kenny is in your way in Qatar. How do you feel about this matchup?
I mean, I just want to thank Misfits Boxing for this opportunity. Of course, King Kenny for taking the fight. This is going to be a tough fight for me. I'm working very hard to do whatever it takes to win, and I hope he gets ready.
King Kenny, it's time for Super Salt.
Salt is like silent but deadly. Honestly, I think it's gonna be pretty easy. I think Kenny, you know, he's not one-dimensional, but he becomes one-dimensional when he gets put in the deep waters. I already did a breakdown video of this. If y'all want to check it out, you can. But I'll just summarize it up for y'all. Whenever someone puts pressure on him, whenever there's combinations involved, Kenny likes to use his size to his advantage, as he should. But against someone like Salt, who's a good combination, good counter punch, my bad, he actually benefits off being the smaller guy. We saw that against Josh Brueckner. And now that he's lost so much weight, he kind of forgot about what made him such a great fighter. You know, it was the way he could set up shots and time them whenever the guy would come in. Now he's just a brawler. He just rushes on to the front foot, leaps in, sometimes gets caught in the exchanges. Not as defensively responsible as he used to be. So yeah, I hope he goes back to his roots and gets a stellar knockout performance. Not that I hate Kenny, you know, if he wins, he wins, but I think Salt just has way more in his arsenal, a lot more strengths. I think Kenny's weaknesses are easy to bring out.
Yeah, you know, I'm more than ready. You know, I started my journey.
And bro, off the bat lost. He's sitting in the wrong chair.
I started off with a hard path, and that's, you know, essentially set me up for this fight, because I know it's going to be a tough fight. We're training.
Doesn't he have like 4 losses?
We're going to come out victorious.
Salt, you had a big bounce-back victory over Amadeus Ferrari
Should
last
be
time
5.
out on Misfits. How challenging
I forget that face
was that
Sensei
opponent?
won.
Getting this win would get me the rematch with Slim, hopefully, if he wants it, and whatever. And
I don't know if you want that again, man. We saw what happened last time. I still love you, though.
Okay, so it is a tournament type of format.
To be fair, Slim, Salt Papi was winning that fight. He just, you know, got to...
Winning is 2 rounds, bro. Come on, son. A fight is fucking... Bro, we doing 8-round fights now.
Relax.
He got knocked down in
That's
5,
true.
bro. Half a
That's
fight.
true.
man.
I hear that a lot. Like, oh, Salt was dominating, and I agree, but he was only dominating like 2 rounds. You could tell that. I don't know if it was the amount of weight he cut. Again, you know, that's an excuse people use. Salt didn't have to go down to that weight. Obviously for this fight, yeah. You know, he chose to do that. You know, people got to realize people make these decisions. They're not forced to. So he chose to cut that weight. He was down at that weight 2 months prior to the fight, so he had time to get used to it in like sparring, etc., and training. But yeah, in round 3, you could tell Salt was so worn out, and that was his fault. You know, he'd pretty much wasted all of his energy in the first 2 rounds, applying ineffective pressure onto Slim. You know, he wasn't picking his shots well. Salt became defenseless in the exchanges. He was getting beat up. Like, Salt would not have been able to go the distance. Like, he was so fatigued by round 3.
Now let's take it to the man without an opponent here on the stage. Deji, one of the most beloved fighters returning in Qatar.
Dude's wearing a carpet. Deji's wardrobe is so weird. Dude's a millionaire and wears like the weirdest shit.
What has training camp been like though, getting back into the swing of things?
Yeah, it was the challenge that JJ set me. That's what kind of made me get back into.
Bro, if he comes into the next fight out of shape after doing that challenge, that just shows like he's not with this boxing shit. If you could get in decent shape, like he wasn't in great shape, but he had abs, you know, like it was good enough. Better than he had been for any of his other fights, let's just say that. So if he comes into this next one out of shape after getting to that point and not excelling in it, then yeah, just quit boxing, honestly. Deji's been out for so long, I could really care. It's good to see him back. Like, I love Deji, but, you know, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna suck his...
Now, Deji, while we have the opportunity, if there's anyone that you have in mind, there is a microphone to call him out.
Joe Weller, Bryce Hall, come get it. Obviously, yeah, that's it. I don't know. I just want to fight, really. I want to...
Bro, I want Deji to actually, like, fight someone at a decent level, you know? You're not gonna get anywhere fighting Bryce Hall, Joe Weller. He's been out the ring for, like, 5 years. Bryce Hall fought in bare knuckle, got a cheeky win because the guy fucked up his arm. Lost to Austin McBroom. Austin McBroom got slugged out by Gibb. You know, this is what I'm talking about. Like, where does he want to go in this scene? Does he just want to fight for money, or does he want to get easy win? Like, look, I understood with the Fousey fight. Dude was on a three fight losing streak. So yeah, I'd like to see him against a guy like Taylor Holder. You know, he just fought, I think this year, against that DG Earth guy, and he got the knockout. He didn't look great. That fight was in conversation anyway, but everyone thought Taylor was too good to fight Deji. But now I think it makes a lot of sense. So yeah, Taylor Holder.
Slim the Hitman taking on Gibb. Man, Gibb, let's start with you. Finally, the Misfits debut is here against a guy you've wanted for years. How does this feel?
You know what? I'm very excited. I've come and conquered 2 promotions. This guy at Misfits, he has proven that he's the best. 7-0, 2 division champ, and I'm coming to make a statement. And I'm gonna snipe his head off.
You ain't gonna do shit, bro. You got no knockouts. You knocked out the same dude twice.
I've got more knockdowns than you in the last 3 fights.
You knocked out the same dude twice, bro.
I've got more knockdowns than you in the last 3 fights.
What's up with Slim's voice?
How many people have you beaten up in this room? I've beaten up 2. You've beaten up 1. I've beaten more Misfit fighters than you, man.
I send motherfuckers to the hospital. What do? You play tag.
I don't think McBroom went to his Airbnb now. I think he went to hospital.
You ain't shit. And I can't wait to break your fucking face, bro. I can't wait.
You don't have it in you, man. I seen you today. I stuck it on your coach. I smacked you. I put my forearm on your neck. And you done nothing. You thought I was scared of you. You're a fool. You're a fool. So I'm going to chin you silly.
He said he smashed your uncle, your trainer.
No, I didn't.
No smash. That's what you just said.
No smashing.
That's what you said.
I said I stuck it on you.
Bro, people gotta stop saying no Diddy. I get it, you know, but it's honestly getting... Ryan Garcia started that thing, or maybe he didn't, I don't know. But it's been like a year. Like, it's becoming so corny when people say no Diddy. And it'll probably never end, too.
Can't wait for this one! This one is gonna be fireworks. I mean, you can tell that both fighters hate each other. Even in the face-off that we did before this, it was incredible. Like, it's a dream come true, and I'm so happy that it's finally come. I'm so happy that Misfits have finally been able to make this happen. Qatar, thank you so much for everything. And oh my God, November 28th is going to be insane.
It'll be fireworks for sure.
I wonder who else is going to be on the card.
I know Qatar Misfits into Zone and Series 19, a Super Bowl that we are delivering in boxing. Make sure you stay tuned, and we'll see you very soon.
You ain't got that, dog.
You got some weight to lose, buddy. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh.
Take top off.
You looking...
Take your top off.
You see what I'm saying?
Super Salt Papi.
Yo, Kenny kind of like the Denzel type. Like he got skeletons in his closet. I still think he's gonna fucking lose. See, now Gib is serious.
Bro. Taking your fucking chin off.
You ain't gonna do
You know
shit.
what I'm gonna do to you. You ain't
Little
shit.
man.
I've been taking over.
Little man, you ain't doing
Watch.
shit, little man. You ain't doing shit, little man. It's the hitman, I'm the shit, man. I pulled up and stand in place. Yes, sir.
I think Slim's rattled. Bro followed up with a joke. See, Gib, like, I'll give it to him. He always looks super confident. Slim, it's like when he fought Tom Zanetti. And yeah, I get it, he won. But there's something in the face-offs, like, you could tell. This one, he looked a little shooken up. If he was really down, he would have shoved him or something. Like, shown dominance. Gib walks away and you're just like, yeah, get the fuck on my stage, bitch. And says it in such, like, a mediocre way. Gib, it has been a while. We'll see how much he improved. I'm gonna have to see, like, some training clips or a public workout. We'll dissect the key parts of it and come to a final prediction. But that was the press conference. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know your thoughts below. Predictions. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.